Respiration and circulation is the new chapter we are going to start with. This chapter it is taken from the physiology section. Okay, we all know that respiration and the circulation, these phenomena are taking place in human body. Okay, respiration will take place in the plants also and animals also. So we are going to see these two different phenomena or mechanisms, respiration and circulation. But these two phenomena are interrelated with each other. We know that respiration, we think that it is a very simple phenomena. We are taking oxygen inside and we are releasing CO2 outside. That is the respiration. And circulation, the blood is going to be circulate inside the body. It is called as the circulation. So what is the interconnection between the respiration and the circulation? From the respiration, whatever oxygen we are taking, that oxygen it is entered into the body and it is mixed into the blood. And that blood, when going to circulate into the body, then the oxygen it is reached into each and every cell, and each and every cell requires oxygen for various purposes, various mechanisms. So circulation at one side and respiration at another side will both contribute to get nutrients to function the various mechanisms into the body. So respiration is a different, circulation is a different, their parts are different, their mechanism, their function is different, but they are interrelated with each other. In this chapter we are going to see both these mechanisms, respiration and the circulation, in case of all living organisms and especially into the human body. Okay, so first we will see which points we are going to take in this chapter. So first, respiration. Respiration, we all know that we are taking air inside. Okay, and at the same time when the air is entering into the body, then we are releasing CO2 outside the body. So by taking and releasing of the air from the body, it is called as the breathing, and now this mechanism is called as the respiration. So you think it is very simple, taking in, releasing out, it is the respiration, but there are so many complexities inside the body in this respiration, and that we are going to study. So within that, in this respiration we are going to see the respiration in plants. There is a gaseous exchange takes place into the plants. And how this gaseous exchange takes place we are going to see in this chapter. Then coming to the animals, respiration in animals. So when we are talking about animals, we are taking generally, ideally as a human being. So we are going to see the human respiratory system. Now it is a system, so we can understand that it is our own systems. Okay, so we are going to relate with us, human respiratory system. We are every day we are breathing, but we don't know actual mechanisms, what mechanisms are playing inside our body. Okay, so we are going to see these mechanisms inside the body. So when we are studying about the human respiratory system, all parts included under this, their structure, their position and their function we are going to see. So parts of human respiratory system. After that, mechanism of respiration, that all parts, how they are contributing to the system, that mechanism we are going to see in this respiratory part. Okay, now in that mechanism, first the phenomena, it is nothing but the breathing. Breathing, we are breathing every second. Okay, so breathing, what is breathing? Then in that breathing, external, internal respiration. Okay, and again the third type of respiration, it is nothing but the cellular respiration, which is very much important. What is the exchange of gases takes place between the cells and the blood? That is nothing but the cellular respiration. So external respiration, internal respiration and cellular respiration we are going to see. Okay, that is nothing but the mechanism of the respiration. After all that, very much important is nothing but the regulation. Okay, in every mechanisms which takes place inside the body of human being, it must be regulated. Okay, for example, cancer, you know the cell cycles. Okay, it is regulated by some of the enzymes, some of the components. If it is not regulated, then the cells are going to grow and multiply again, and it is uncontrolled growth of these cells, and that is we are calling cancerous cells. So regulation must be there. Okay, respiration, sometimes we breathe fast, okay, and sometimes we breathe slowly, and in general conditions we actually doesn't know how we are breathing. Okay, when we are attending themselves, or when we are giving the attention to our breathing, it is very good feeling. Okay, at every morning you must do that. Okay, just close your eyes, then breathe and then release. If you done it for 50 to 20 times, you feel fresh. Okay, so that mechanisms we are going to study in this part. Then if there are any of the abnormalities regarding with that parts or the mechanism, then there are some introduction of some of the disorders of that respiratory system. So that we are going to study in this part. And finally, the transportation of gases in the living organisms. Okay, which type of transportation takes place, we are going to study. So this is about the respiration. Okay, this is the one part. Now second part is nothing but the circulation. Circulation of what? Circulation of body fluids. Now body fluids majorly it is a blood, and some lymphatic fluids are there, but majorly it is a blood. Okay, so we are talking about the blood circulation inside the body. Okay, so now blood, that means the blood and regarding its blood vessels. Okay, so types of blood vessels we are going to study. Okay, blood vascular systems. Okay, different blood vascular systems are there, that we are going to study. Then in that human circulatory system generally, so again it is related to us, how the circulation takes place inside the human body, that we are going to see. So it is not only important in case of exams, it is important for our daily lives. Okay, so just feel that, understand and relate with your body. Okay, so you can understand very easy. So in the circulation, human circulatory system, first component is the blood. Circulation of blood takes place. So blood components first. In the blood, that is RBCs are there, WBCs are there, platelets are there. That means red blood cells, white blood cells and platelets, that is thrombocytes. These components we are going to study one by one. Okay, after that, the main organ of the circulatory system is nothing but the heart. Okay, we are going to see heart in very clear manner, very deep manner, each and every object of the heart. That is, we are going to study the heart wall, we are going to study the external and internal structure of the heart. Okay, then after the structure we are going to see the conducting system of heart, how the heart conducts its pumping. Okay, that conducting system we are going to see. After that, working mechanism of the heart. So we are going to see each and every criteria of the heart wall, its structure, its function, its conduction, its working mechanism. So overall heart we are going to study. Now it is very important, interesting things. Okay, heart. After that, blood vessels are very much important. Blood vessels, types of blood vessels we are having, different type of blood vessels are there. They are having specific functions in the conduction and the circulation of the blood. That we are going to study. After that, we are going to see the very important and very dangerous thing about the circulation is nothing but the blood pressure. Now it becomes a big question mark. Okay, blood pressure is a common now in the peoples. Okay, so blood pressure we are going to see. In that, how the blood pressure is going to measure, its apparatus, its mechanism, its diagnosis processes, how the blood pressure is going to diagnose, its range, its measurement, that we are going to see in this chapter. After the blood pressure, we are going to see the electrocardiogram. That one mechanism will show you how the mechanism or the conduction of heart is. Either the heart function is normal or it is abnormal. We are going to understand by that electrocardiogram. So this is one of the process to diagnose the heart function. So it is very applicable and very forward type of process that we are going to understand in this chapter. And finally, we are going to see the lymphatic system. I already told you that circulation means circulation of body fluids, and lymphatic fluid is nothing but one of the major fluid in our body, which is going to help us to protect from the foreign dangerous material, okay, foreign materials. Okay, that lymphatic system we are going to study. So generally the lymphatic system will help us to fight against the foreign matter. It increases our immunity. Okay, so these points we are going to take in the circulation. So until now at this point, you must understand that what is respiration and what is the circulation. Two different phenomena but related with each other, we are going to see in this chapter. But before starting this chapter, I think you should watch some of the animated videos of the respiration and circulation, because when we are talking about the respiration and circulation, it looks very simple, but if we want to understand the actual mechanisms inside the body, how the O2 is passes, how CO2 is going to be released, and for that internal structure and in the circulation, you need to watch some of the animated videos firstly. Okay, then when I will give you some links to watch the video related with the respiration and the circulation. So if you watch these videos 2-3 times until you understand it is very easily. So watch it one after another, so you can understand the broad phenomena, what is respiration and what is circulation. Then we are going to study the actual chapter. So when we are studying, you can understand, that is this part, and after this part is going to happen. So you may get idea and you can understand it is in very easy way. So watch these videos, animated videos, and then after these videos we are going to start the actual chapter, respiration and the circulation.